Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we got another tutorial video. We're going to be adding wheels to another mod of mine. So I got my wheels here. I got a truck that I want to put these wheels on. So let's go ahead and open up the truck. Alright, the first thing we're going to want to do is go to create or view. We're going to go to camera or create a new camera first. Okay, I got my new camera in. I'm going to go to view and I'm going to go to that camera that I created. So you're going to be underneath your model. So let's go ahead and move out, and we're going to take my '08 Chevy that I got here and we're going to put different rims on it. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is I already got my wheels. They were on my desktop. We're going to go to File, Import, and on my desktop I named it My Wheels. We're going to take the wheels, i3D, we're going to import them in. So they're there, right there. We're going to open this down, Group 1, so we're going to find, that's for the passenger side. Alright, we're going to take this wheel here, we're going to edit, cut, and we're going to put it in Group 1. So I'm going to edit and paste. Okay, so now that is in Group 1. And I know this right here is for that wheel, so if you look at X, Y, and Z is all 0, so I could take my wheel and I could just paste in 0 and then 0. So that means it's in its place now. Now what I'm going to want to do is I want to scale this down to that size. So let's go ahead and cut this down. Go 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. It's a little bit big. Let's go ahead and drop it down to 8. Go ahead and drop that down to 8. That's pretty close. But say I want it bigger though. Let's go back up to 9. You notice it's a little bit bigger all the way around. And I'm going to show you how to fix this where your wheel is not clipping into the ground. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and this transfer group for the old wheel, let's go ahead and delete it. So it's deleted. Okay, let's go back into here. Do not move this around because then it'll make your wheel wobble. So you don't move this mesh, you move the whole mesh if you want to move your wheel to center it right. So let's go back in here, and the tire's too skinny, so what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to find the one that makes it wide, and I want to widen it up 0.2. Okay. There we go. Now that I got that, I want to move to the next one. And remember, I'm going to show you, if your wheel is bigger than the original one, I'm going to show you how to make that bigger. So let's go and find the other wheel that's for the driver's side. It's for the passenger. Okay, we're going to, oh, this is the passenger side, so let's go ahead and grab a passenger side wheel. Edit, cut. We're going to drop it in Group 2, edit, paste. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete the transform. So delete that one, the wheel. Remember 0 and then 0. And then if I go back into the other wheel, I can see the scale 0.9, 1.2, and 0.9. So I'm going to do the same over here. 0.9, 1.2, 0.9. And there you have it. There's the wheel for right there. Now I could close these out, go down to the next one, which is the driver's side bag, going to find the wheel, which is this one. Edit. We're going to cut that. Drop it in group 3. Edit. Paste. And then same again. We're going to delete the other wheel. Grab this one. They're all zeros, so we ain't going to mess with it. We just got to scale it down. 0.9, 1.2, 0.9. Okay, we're done there. The next one. Let's go ahead and grab that wheel. Go ahead and move over there. Edit, cut, edit, paste. And then we're going to delete the old wheel. Take this wheel, 0, 0, here, 0.9, 1.2, 0.9. Okay, let's look at it and see how it is. Go ahead and minimize that. So that looks pretty good. Alright, next what you're going to want to do is go back to edit, or go to view, and then go back to your outdoor camera. Bam. Right where you started. Now what you want to do is, if your old wheels have a camera, go ahead and delete that, and delete the camera that you made to edit with. So we're going to delete that. Then you're going to want to exit out of that. We're going to save it. Okay, and then you're going to want to open your Chevy in Notepad++. So you'll have this right here. And as you can see, this path for the textures is right for where the textures are. But we're going to take our textures. If we go ahead and move this over, open up our wheels, our textures are over here. We're going to want our textures inside here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our textures, we're going to drop our textures in the textures folder, which we can go ahead and do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and close out of that, and let's pop up our i3D. Alright, now we know that our textures are in a textures folder in our mod. So what you need to do is go ahead and here's the textures for the wheels. We're gonna go ahead and delete this, and delete this one, delete this one, and delete this one. So it looks like this. It'd be in your textures folder, and there's the DDS file for it. Now if it's in another folder, say it was, you made a new folder, and we're going to name it test, and then you open up this folder and you had another folder in here, textures, and you had your textures inside this one. How you would go about that is it would be test and then slash textures and then your DDS file, and that's how you assign your textures to the right path. So let's go ahead and mark this out because we don't have nothing in there. Ours are in the textures folder, so we'll close that out and we'll save that, and we'll go ahead and go back to Chevy and we'll delete this folder that I made. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to make a new zip. Well, I'm going to go ahead and chunk this old zip. That's the zip that I extracted the Chevy out of, so we'll go ahead and make a new zip archive, and we're going to name it Chevy, the same thing that our i3D is named. And then we're going to, I don't have the Chrome Rockstars anymore, so I'm going to delete those just to clean up the folder, that way the zip ain't so big. And then we're going to drop those into the zip folder. And as you can see in our zip, there's all of our stuff. Alright, now let's go in game, or actually I want to show you how to, if your wheels are larger, I want to show you how to make them smaller. So go into your truck's XML file, if you go right here to radius, you can see it's at 40. The bigger your wheels are, this number needs to go up. So don't go up by, say I just had a little bit. I don't want to change this number at all. Just go up by a little. You're going to have a lot of trial and error going back and forth until your wheels aren't clipped in the ground or floating in the air. So what I'm going to do, since I went up a little, I'm going to change this to a 6, change this to a 6, change all your radius up a little. So now that we're done there, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to re-zip this up with the new stuff that I got. Alright, now we're going to go jump in game, and I'll meet you back there. Alright guys, we're back. We're in game. So let's go ahead and let's turn around. As you can see, the wheels are on the truck. They look pretty decent. They got their textures. They're not clipping through the ground because we moved them up a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump in it. Whoops. There we go. And that's how you change out the wheels. And also make sure your texture paths are right to where your textures are. So I hope this video helped y'all guys out. I'll be posting more tutorial videos on other subjects, so if you have any suggestions on something you want to see, be sure to put them in the comments below. I read every comment that comes in on my channel and try to respond to every one of them. So I hope this helped y'all out. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.